77 or 117 is as above, so below. It is similar to 6996, that is Ebwenenu Uyonana. Letter L is the upside down of number 7. 117 equals 7L. 711 equals L7. 7 times 11 equals 77. March 18 is the 77th day of the year. The Gospel of Luke lists 77 generations from Adam to Jesus. In the Gospel of Matthew, Peter asked, "How many times shall I forgive my brother?" Jesus replies, 77 times. That is 77. The word Christ equals 77. Just like Jesus said that you should forgive your brother 77 times, which is 77. That's how many times you should forgive your brother, according to Jesus. The name Jesus equals 74 equals 47, like 74 reflects 47. Jesus is a fictional character created by the Jesuits associated with the Flavians along with the Roman or the Greco-Roman Empire. You are told to follow the white rabbit when digging deep into something. White rabbit equals 117. Israelites equals 117. Royal Arch of Freemasonry equals 117. The pet goat equals 117. Saturnian equals 117. Thanos equals 117. Thanos is Saturn, Chronos, Crown, Corona. Sept 11 is 711. September 11, 2001. September is the 9th month. The date numerology for September 11 is 9 plus 11 plus 20 plus 01, which is 41. George H.W. Bush is the 41st U.S. President. The father of George W. Bush, the 43rd. His father gave the New World Order speech on September 11, 1990.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
7 and 11 are two esoteric numbers that represent completion. The word September means 7 in Latin because English inherited its time system from the Roman time system. Kobe Bryant died in a helicopter crash at age 41 in a 6/7 date numerology. That is 1 plus 26 plus 20 plus 20 equals 67. He was buried in a place called Corona del Mar. Corona del Mar equals 119, which is 117. If you write out 67 in letters, you will get 117. That is 67 equals 117. There are 6 white lines and 7 red lines in the US flag. Esoterically, the red is a representation of blood spilling on the white, which represents innocence. One of the hijacked planes during the 9/11, September 11, Sept 11, 7/11 attacks was a plane called Flight 77. The code of the flight was named AA-77, that is American Airline, AA, which is 1177. US President George H.W. Bush equals 117 in FR. 11 times 7 equals 77. If you write out 77 in letters, you will get 130. 77 equals 130. The name George W. Bush equals 130. Human sacrifice 130, and also 6-7 in full reduction. FR is full reduction. Blood sacrifice equals 130 and also 6-7 in FR. Rosicrucian 130. Rosicrucian came from Freemasonry. Nazi Party 130. The Nazi Party used a logo that represents 4-7.
The equilateral cross is the key to heaven below the earth and above. Imani, Na. It is the X on Asar. It is the X on Salvador Mundi, along with the hand sign. The equilateral cross is also the key that opens Obichukwu, the temple of God, the gates of God, the realm of God. The equilateral cross is Eke, Orie, Afonkwo, the 4 elements. What you are looking at is 4 sevens. The 4 represents foundation, fire, water, air, earth. And the 7 signifies completion. 7 signifies completion in many shamanic cultures. This is in CB, and the Westerners took it and used it to signify solar time system. Then later the Nazi adopted it for their hate emblem. This sign has nothing to do with hate. This is 4-7. It is the major code for the foundation of the dream world, the solar world. The dream world functions through solar time system. American independence is on the 4th of the 7th month. The UN plotted to create Israel in 1947. The word English equals 7-4 in the English ordinals. That is the reflection of 4-7. The word France equals 4-7 in the English ordinal. The word time equals 4-7. Banks 4-7. 7 is the upside down of letter L, and 4 plus 7 equals L even. That is because L is of 1. L is 1 of the 0, the 1 that came out of 0. The sacred number of Chukwu is 10. Akofu. 10 is the sacred number of Chukwu. That is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. 01 is the sacred number of Nnechukwu. 0 is the mother that gave birth to the 1, and 10 is the sacred number of Chukwu. This also makes a cube, which is Saturn. Think of the Kaaba. The way the Kabbalah architected the 2 religions, Islam and Christianity. When the Kaaba unfolds, it makes a cross. Cross equals 7-4. When it is folded, it is a cube. The folded 1 is the hidden God, El, R, and the unfolded 1 is the today's sun. The geometric shape of Obichukwu in Igbo astronomy is a cube. Obichukwu is Elu. In Igbo language, Chukwu is Elu, and the wife is Allah. The sacred geometric shape of Obichukwu is the quadrangle, which is like a box, and the box makes an X or an equilateral cross. The seen sun and the unseen sun, Saturn and the modern sun, all these symbols signify solar time system. The unseen sun is more of lunar. Esoterically, this is a cyclone. Or you can say that this signifies the illusion of time, and you can also identify this as a stylish version of the equilateral cross, which I have told you guys that it is the key to the 7th or 8th heaven.
Basically, the 8 is your return process. Whatever that is, moving the motion of the sun is a Nechi, Mother Nature. So the Nazis adopted this symbol for their blue eye, blonde hair, Aryan race, World War II propagandas. There's no Aryan race or master race. Any species of humans that consider themselves as the master race is very sick and part of the major problems our world is facing today. Just like the Jews who created the chosen people propaganda with their fraud books, running around the world using the fraud book to usurp people's land, and karma will soon get a hold of all the deceitful fools. Oh yes, karma is real. You will reap every single seed that belongs to you.
Number mysticisms originated from West Africans, whom were known as the Babylonians, the Chaldeans, the Cushites, the Canaanites, and the Kemites. Number mysticism originated from these people. Patterns equals numbers equals math equals truth. Numbers are nous, practical intelligence, common sense, while words and letters are logos, sound logos. Logos contain hidden meanings that you can only find through practical intelligence, which are numbers. English is a lie-coded language that agitates and harms the XX and the XY chromosomes, because you have to coin a word before it can be pronounced. All English words, you have to coin the word before it can be pronounced. It has to be written down before it can be pronounced. English owes a huge debt to Shakespeare for creating over 1700 English words. African dialects are of nature sounds. Majority of the time, we name things based on the tonal of what something does. Agwọ bụ agwọ maka na agwọ na-agwọkọ agwọkọ. Atụ bụ atụ maka na atụ bụ ife anyị na-atụta atụta. Intelligence is not in the mind. Intelligence is gained. It is obtained. This is how they created the dream world, which is the world of staged events and fake realities. In the book of formation, it was stated that God created the world by merging letters with numbers. God didn't create letters, humans did. However, numbers, which originated through fingers and toes, were molded in the mother's sacred womb. Thus, the mother is the creator of numbers. Sefer Yetzirah is the title of the earliest extant book on Jewish esotericisms, although some early commentators treated it as a treatise on mathematical and linguistic theory as opposed to Kabbalah. Yetzirah is more literally translated as formation. In the book Morals and Dogma, Albert Pike, the author, stated that Masonry owes all its thanks to Jewish Kabbalah. Albert Pike is the godfather of Masonry. Every Grand Commander steps down at age 81 because Albert died at age 81. The Jewish Kabbalah, numeral esotericisms were stolen by the ancient Jews, whom were Greeks, when they lived in Babylon. The codes came from Babylonian Magnum Opus. What is going on in the world right now? Coronavirus and martial law. The first confirmed coronavirus case was reported in November 7. And the date numerology of this day also unveiled that this virus was created in a lab. November 17 is 117, which is basically 11-7 or 7-11. This code is linked to 119 or 9-11. September is the 9th month, but the word sept derives from Latin. The word sept derives from Latin, and in Latin, sept means 7. The date numerology for the first confirmed case of coronavirus is 6-7. That is 11 plus 17 plus 20 plus 19 equals 6-7. The location for the first confirmed case is Wuhan, and the name Wuhan equals 6-7. The second major location after Wuhan was Italy, and the name Italy equals 6-7. There are 6 white lines and 7 red lines in the US flag. Very important. This is the way they run the world. It's all a big joke. It's all a big, massive staged event. Big, massive, fake reality. Because they are hijacking consciousness. They are hijacking consciousness. They are hijacking reality and creating artificial intelligence out of realistic events. They're killing people. Ritual sacrifice, blood sacrifice 6-7, human sacrifice 6-7, Wuhan 6-7, Italy 6-7. The date numerology when coronavirus started 6-7.